All right. I love you.
I love you, everybody. Try to catch it.
When I was pregnant, we actually used to talk to my stomach because we knew it was a girl and we named her, and we'd actually talk to my stomach, and the baby would kick every time we said her name. We'd say Georgie and she'd start kicking, and I don't know, we never thought she would have hearing loss. And by the time we came home, she had failed the universal newborn screening twice. And I had nurses from the hospital come in and say, oh, babies, fail all the time, don't worry. But I kind of had a feeling that this was happening. We're praying for the best, where this test that would estimate her hearing level would be more on the mild hearing loss level as opposed to a moderate, severe, or the worst case scenario, a profound hearing level. At 2 weeks old, we found out that she had a severe to profound hearing loss, at least. So we were blessed with such a beautiful, healthy child, and we have 3 beautiful children. But at the same time, I was really fearful of her future. Her reading level, I don't know, would she ever hear me say her name? Would she hear me say I love you? Would she hear her own baby cry? Would she get married? Would she hear me read her a children's book, hear thunder, play with her brothers, hear music? We had her fit right away for hearing aids. That's one thing that I didn't go through, was a denial phase. I didn't deny it. I knew that with the hearing loss in the family that this was happening. So there was no way in going through these stages of grief that I ever went through any kind of denial.
Hey, we got a hearing aid today, Daddy.
More? Look. Georgie! Son! Tap, tap, tap.
So I remember looking at her for the first time and seeing her with 2 hearing aids and kind of trying to start getting used to her new face. Seeing her for the first time with 2 hearing aids and knowing that this is a lifelong thing, and nothing that you just, she wouldn't get better. It was not something that would make her better. So she was enrolled in school right away. She went to a local program called Nassau VOCES for the hearing impaired.
Quack, quack, quack. That's a duck.
Good job, Mom.
Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah.
You want more? Say more.
Very good. And she's been doing that for?
Like ma, like coming out like ma.
That's great. You have more. Quack, 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 quack. Watch, we'll put it back in, and we'll take out one more. Watch, Mommy takes one more.
One more. Duck. Quack, 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 quack. You want more? More. Quack, 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 quack.
They actually discourage the use of sign language when you're trying to learn, you're trying to wear hearing aids and learn speech, because it's easy for a child to revert to signs.
Shake.
Mommy.
Shake it.
Uh-oh. Where'd the bunny go? In the chair.
Mommy. Pop, pop, mommy.
Hop, hop, bunny.
Bunny.
Open the egg. Good job. Want some help?
Smells good, Georgie.
What is that, Georgie?
but not the inner.
No, we don't eat it. Right? We smell. Smell the soap. Soap.
Hi. Georgie. Georgie, good morning.
Yeah.
Hey,
On the picture.
how old are you going to be? Georgie. How old are you going to be?
How do you take it?
How old are you?
How
Are you 3?
3.
3 years old?
She did good. We did the best we could with therapy at Nassau-Bosie's at home. And even I got a little better because actually that's when 9/11 happened. It kind of opened my eyes to say, like, there was so much going on in the world that my daughter just couldn't hear. Like, big deal. And I think at that point it's when I completely like snapped out of it and I said, you know what? I can't give her my ears. If I can cut off my ears and give them to her, I would, but I can't. So what's the next best thing I can do? I had read a lot about the cochlear implant, but I didn't know anybody that had it, and people immersed in deaf culture were very against it. Deaf culture being a group of people who are immersed in a community that all do sign language, and there's libraries and banks and grocery stores and everybody does sign language. So it's so deaf culture is kind of against cochlear implants. So I didn't jump into this decision lightly. My husband and I, George and I didn't go into this lightly. We definitely did research. We definitely talked to people. There were children at Nassau-Bosie's who had it. So we had met other children, and we didn't just jump into it. Many people were against us doing it. But ultimately I asked George, if you lost the rest of your hearing tomorrow, what would you want? And he said, I would want to hear.
Our ear.
Your ear.
Our ear.
Yeah.
Did she see herself in the mirror yet?
She wants to watch a movie.
You want to watch Snow White?
Alright, say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya! Okay, put Snow White on.
Can I kiss her?
Yeah. Want to kiss Joey? Night-night.
Produced a home video to view of one of the greatest triumphs of
Sure, this one.
I love you.
Grab my eye.
What do you say?
Hi. You're making a mess.
When she got the surgery, she did quite well from that, and within 3 months, her speech and language started to take off.
Mommy.
What?
Look at the rosy, Mommy.
You want me to ring around the rosy?
Mommy.
What?
Want to read the rosy, Mommy?
Okay, Rosie.
Oh, that's me.
That's you.
Oh, your hair looks lovely.
What'd she say?
He said, my hair looks lovely.
Oh.
Why, you look beautiful.
I look beautiful.
I mean, 1 year later was absolutely amazing how far she'd grown in a year. And by kindergarten, which is 5 years old, she was completely mainstreamed into a normal program. mainstreamed into normal kindergarten. She was wearing her implant on one side and a hearing aid on the other. And what we found out from audiological testing was that her hearing aid was actually bringing down the effectiveness of the implant, because she was doing so well with the implant and then the hearing aid was doing poorly, so it was actually bringing it down. So that's when we had started looking into a second implant, and yeah, so when she was 5 she had her second implant. So things have been really, she's just been doing great since then. We actually asked her when she was 5 and said, do you like your hearing aid or your implant? And she said she liked her implant. And so I don't know what we would have done if she didn't know, but she did, and we did. She had her second implant. So from then she's been just a great student. She's been doing great. I don't even know, like, I don't think people who meet her even know she's deaf. It's hard to believe that when you think of someone deaf that you think of someone who can hear and speak, and that's something I feel like people need to know, because just because you hear someone speak and hear, it doesn't mean that they're not deaf, because she is.
Growing up with implants, I feel like it didn't really affect me that much, because I always felt like a normal kid. I was always in the same classes as all my friends. I was never really treated any differently. I remember the first time I heard, really heard the water. It was a cannonball in the pool, and I loved how it sounded.
Ago, if somebody tried to tell me everything was going to be okay, I don't know that I was ready to hear that. I don't know. At that time when you're going through it, you just can't imagine the future like that. So I wasn't really ready. But I wish for other parents that are going through a similar thing, I wish they would be inspired by Georgie's story. But anyone that's considering a cochlear implant, changed their lives for sure, and she's just quite an inspiration.